Hey world, guten Tag. We're speaking with Marcus Bauer over in Austria. Austria, Austria calling. Marcus, introduce yourself and tell us your good work.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Marcus speaking from Respontour. Respontour is a communication agency and we launched Respontour 2 years ago at ITB Berlin to help the German-speaking market better understanding the responsible tourism market and to support the responsible tourism players to enter the German-speaking market. Um, Respontour gives those responsible tourism initiatives marketing and media support.
Excellent. And we've been in touch for a couple of years, uh, and we're about to approach the Responsible Tourism Week for 2011. So tell us, what are your big issues? What are the things you'd like to discuss during Responsible Tourism Week?
It's basically two things. One thing is child protection in tourism, where I was a trainer for the last 2 years, and we have trained a lot of people in universities, in tourism schools, also in the travel trade and in media. Um, because I feel that though the industry is not responsible, the tourism is not the reason for child sex tourism, but child sex tourism is definitely well connected to the entire thing. Like the offenders, they use the infrastructure to shift from one place to the other. They sleep in hotels and all that. So the tourism industry should have an interest to make this history. Um, to do that, they need better information and they have to start addressing the issue because it is a growing phenomenon, it is a very uncomfortable phenomenon, and nobody really likes that. Children cannot help themselves, so they need our support, and we should really start making this history. There is quite a lot of information out there, and I will spread some of the information during the Responsible Tourism Week.
Excellent, excellent. Um,
The second thing is that there is a lot of talking about the local travel movement. I wondered, like we use the term Aboriginal for the people down under. I wondered what Aboriginal would be. Like, what is Aboriginal? So, what makes Europe what it is? What is it really only the old part, the history and all that, or is there something like a contemporary Europe that people would identify with? I would like to start a discussion about the traditions and the authenticity of Europe.
that'd be most welcome. You know, from my perspective, on the other side of the Atlantic, frankly, it's been as difficult to get, quality information and about responsible tourism and about local tourism in Europe as it has about Asia or Africa. And perhaps this will be the year where Europe starts to claim some of this for its own and learn how to communicate that with people. I think that's what's missing. I mean, Europe's great if you're European, but if you're not, I think we feel a little bit lost.
Might be. It's even very interesting for Europeans because, like, it is not as uniform already like the States. We have quite a young history as a continent with as a European Union. And if I have people around from Spain or if I go to visit people in, say, Ireland, it is very much to explore for me. And that is where I would like to get some better understanding what is the local specialties for the local people and not so much like what is it, the guidebooks tell me.
Well, that's it's great. What the Sydney paper just had a magazine circular that said how to be a tourist in your own city, and
Right.
I think that'll be, we'll discuss more of this. Marcus,
Yeah.
please put your website link and blog and Twitter, all of these things on the YouTube video, and we'll get this conversation going. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. Bye.
Juice.